I'm Mark Gravel. Yeah, I was number 9 of 10 children. Grew up on Carroll Court, right off Texas Avenue. Uh, that was back in 1953 for me. But I think my dad had built that house in the late 40s.
And your dad was well known.
My dad was very well known in politics and throughout the state. I mean, from as long as I can remember in the stories I remembered in the 40s and 50s, he would always be involved with everybody. At one point, he's been involved with every governor in the state since Earl Long in some form or fashion, up through Edwin Edwards. But he was involved also in the national politics. He was the Democratic National Chairman for the state of Louisiana. He was also helped John Kennedy win the state when he ran in 1960. He loved helping anybody that he could in any way or fashion. Always has. When Louis Berry first tried to get came back here to practice law, there wasn't anybody that would sponsor him. And my dad sponsored him in the court, which was a really rough deal at the time.
And Louis Berry was
he was a black attorney here in Alexandria, very good man. What I did as far as the Garden District is I've been for the last 6 or 7 years remodeling houses in the Garden District. I've basically been doing these things with tax credits that Paul Smith got me involved with. I bought a piece of property on White Street. It's an old Victorian house.
Okay.
And it has some apartments next to it that we call the barracks, which are actually barracks brought over from World War II. And we remodeled those, and I leased those out as corporate apartments. And once I did those, I was sort of hooked. And he guided me through it. And I really got excited and liked it a lot. The tax credits made it where it was feasible to do it money-wise. I mean, these old houses, you can put a lot of money in it. So I never really, probably always cost me more to do a house than what they were worth.
Yeah.
But what I'd get back in the tax credits made it worthwhile. Plus, I was improving the houses in the Garden District area. I mean,
yeah.
A lot of these houses that I've bought were run down and vacant. And
right.
I've basically fixed them up, remodeled them, and updated them completely, So I've probably done about 14, 15 homes in the Garden District area. I think it's a process of bringing something back. The history a little bit with me, but mine was more of bringing something back and really improving the neighborhood somewhat. We're getting a lot of good people in the neighborhood with these upgraded houses. They're paying higher rents, so it's been really good for it. My dad actually grew up on Short Albert, right across Bolton Avenue. His family was and then also on Marie Street at one time. So I'm familiar with the background from Daddy a little bit, not a whole lot, but and then of course me living there for a short period of time, I just loved it. I mean, just the neighbors and everybody were great, and the people, and just it's coming back there. There's a lot of young people are professionals moving into the area and taking a lot of pride in their houses and things, and so it's really coming a long way, and hopefully it'll continue that way.